Well, that's awkward. Some footage has appeared overnight after a power outage in the once great city of San Francisco, which a number of Waymo vehicles have publicly displayed their IQ for all to see. No traffic lights, no idea what the hell to do. Now, many of the so-called experts would just suggest, well, obviously it just needs more LiDAR. They should have had more LiDAR and these vehicles could figure out how to drive. But just look at this footage. These vehicles, brain dead. No traffic lights, no idea what the hell to do. Blocking lanes, preventing emergency vehicles from getting from point A to point B. This is a serious issue. Now, I'm not here to roast Waymo for its own sake. Just here to demonstrate to you folks. All the clowns who've been telling you that Tesla's way behind Waymo with autonomy, that everyone's going to magically catch up to Tesla, that Tesla doesn't have a meaningful advantage with their general solution to autonomy, their vision-only approach, have no idea what they're talking about. This is some extremely low IQ stuff, not just the comments from the supposed experts, but the actual Waymo vehicles themselves, which I distinctly remember some guy on the internet describing repeatedly over the last few years as brittle, fragile, requiring hand-holding and guardrails, a glorified party trick. Everything works fine as long as there's no change to the environment, but as soon as something changes, you have shit like this. We have example after example after example, a human with vision only. There's no lights. Oh, well, I guess I'll just treat this like an intersection. I'll give way so I don't get in a collision and I'll figure out how to move. Meanwhile, look at the fucking Waymo vehicles. 3 in a row, 4 here blocking all lanes of traffic, causing other drivers on the road now to make a dangerous maneuver coming into oncoming traffic just to get around them. This is incredibly embarrassing just because traffic lights are out. Now, a conspiracy theorist might suggest, well, maybe there's another reason. Maybe they're being remotely controlled and look, maybe the Waymo systems can't handle a power outage for other reasons as well. But on the face of it, at the very least, these cars are so fucking retarded they don't know what to do if there's no traffic light telling them go, stop. Very embarrassing. But please tell me more about how Tesla's behind Waymo. This is truly awkward and embarrassing. Now, I'm no Waymo hater, just here to point out the distinction between what they're doing and Tesla's approach to autonomy. Tesla's vehicles know how to drive, period. They're intelligent. They see into the world with vision. They perceive, they understand what they're seeing. They plan, and they act accordingly. This is the clearest example to date of what I've been saying over and over and over for years about the distinction between Tesla's general solution to autonomy, their real-world intelligence, and Waymo's extremely brittle party trick. These are extremely low IQ vehicles. If you tell somebody, let's say there's a 20-question IQ test, probably not enough to really determine, but let's just say there's 20 questions, and you train them day after day after day to memorize exactly which answer to which question, A, B, C, or D, for all 20 of the questions. You could then sit this person down and have them complete the IQ test, so to speak, and they'll get a perfect score. Yet, they didn't actually know the answers to the questions. They didn't reason and think their way through. Instead, they've just been taught how to get a flawless score, a perfect score on this particular test. This is comparable, an analogy, to what Waymo does. Pre-map the entire area in high definition. Nice little safe sand pit with guardrails and hand-holding. As long as nothing changes, you can ace the fucking test. But as soon as something actually requires some reasoning and some thinking and some cognition, some intelligence, you're up shit creek without a paddle. And we see footage like this. By the way, quick side note, what happens if you get stuck in a Waymo? Can you get out of the vehicle? Can you open the door? Are there people inside these? Yikes. Here's a post on X. Because of the power shortage, no electricity in San Francisco, we are stuck in the middle of the road. It was the first experience of my friend from North Carolina. Unique experience with Waymo. Called an Uber to get back home, and here's the footage. Stuck, literally stuck in the middle of the fucking road. Here's another video, another Waymo vehicle, just stuck in the middle of the fucking road. This is so embarrassing. Now again, I'm not hating on Waymo. Here's what happened. This actually happened. This is reality. Why did this happen? Because again, Waymo's solution, quote unquote, to autonomy is retarded. Low IQ. Best way to describe it. Now, after some guy with 3 first names reposted some of the footage, simply saying, what? A few people replied in the comments showing what the Tesla vehicles were doing during the same power outage. Just in case you think I'm trying to present a one-sided sample where you're not really seeing the full picture. Maybe all the Tesla vehicles are brain dead too and didn't know what the fuck to do when the lights are out. Let's find out. This is how Tesla FSD handles the power outage. And we have some footage here. Lights are out, so it's a little bit darker than usual, but apparently vision only can see even if lighting's not perfect. And with the lights out, you can see they're on screen now. No traffic lights. Vehicle driving safely, competently, not stuck in the middle of the fucking road, not blocking traffic. Almost like Tesla's vehicles have an IQ of at least 100 and know how to drive relatively safely, even if the light's not there to tell them what to do. Another post in the comments here. Tesla Robotaxi handling the power outage very well. Lights are out. Vehicles creeping slowly. No issues here. Giving way to pedestrians and traffic. Looks like it's clear to go now, and miraculously the Tesla vehicle proceeding through the intersection without a traffic light telling them stop or go, because it has a fucking brain. Imagine my shock. Elon Musk confirming Tesla robotaxis were unaffected by the SF power outage. Again, there couldn't be a clearer example of the distinction between what Tesla has developed, which is a general solution to autonomy, aka their vehicles know how to drive. Period. End of story. That's it. They know how to drive. Period. As opposed to Waymo, which has been trained to quote-unquote drive in a safe little predefined sandpit. And as long as nothing changes, yeah, look, they're fine. But as soon as there's one thing out of the ordinary, the Waymos give up their ineptitude, their incompetence, and their inability to think and reason in the real world. Brittany posts, in case anyone was wondering how the Waymos would respond in the event of a power outage, the answer is not well. And again, more footage being posted. A Waymo here, blocking traffic at an intersection, emergency lights on. I mean, at least that's a start. Going absolutely nowhere. How awkward. And even more footage. 1 Waymo, 2 Waymo, 3 Waymos, all stopped, going absolutely nowhere, blocking 2 lanes of traffic, completely fucking brain dead. I saw this as well. No lights, still daylight with this, and what the hell is going on there? I mean, I guess it's out of the way, that's a plus. Laura asks, how could Waymo have neglected to program its vehicles for what to do when a stoplight isn't working? And 1, 2, was that 3? Let's count them again. That's 1 there. Unbelievable too. So we've got 1 Waymo. What, that 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that 5 fucking Waymos in the shot? Jesus fucking Christ. That's so embarrassing. So not only is there a vehicle or 2, it's the whole fleet of the Waymos, and they're blocking pretty congested areas of San Francisco. Damn, dude. Phil writes, Waymo was clearly unprepared for a widespread power outage. Reports suggest traffic signal failures were the primary cause, but that explanation is unconvincing, at least according to Phil. Now, look, it may not be the full explanation, but obviously they're definitely having a problem, at the very least, when the power's out. And we seem to discover a lot of Waymo vehicles dead still at intersections involving lights. He continues, an autonomous system must be able to handle this common edge case by default, treating dark signals as 4-way stops, as Tesla FSD already does. I mean, yeah, fair, right? Lights are out, what do? You figure it out. You don't just stop and block fucking traffic. More likely, this was a combination of failures, potentially including a single point of failure in Waymo's operations stack. Like all rideshare platforms, Waymo relies on an operations center and centralized cloud services to manage rides requested and fleet coordination. While the vehicles are not remotely controlled, they may still require near continuous connectivity to back-end services to operate normally. If those services degrade or go offline, the vehicles may be unable to proceed safely or at all. Whatever the precise cause or combination of causes, Waymo needs to take a hard look at its architecture. A truly autonomous, scalable service must be resilient to outages and designed with robust fail-safes, not dependent on fragile, centralized systems. Maybe it was just the traffic lights. Ouch. Yeah, I think Phil summed this one up. Ouch, indeed. So in conclusion, obviously, just needs more LiDAR and gaydar and sonar. That'd obviously solve all the problems here from Waymo. You can totally fix stupid. And besides, even if Waymo needed to completely redo things from scratch, they'll just press the magic catch up to Tesla button and magically have a general solution to autonomy, because they can magically accumulate the same amount of data, historical data plus continuance of data from their existing fleet of millions of vehicles on road. Per the experts who've been claiming that Tesla isn't going to take the lion's share of the profits in autonomy, that their general solution is not distinct from Waymo. Plus, in fact, it is distinct because it's wrong, because they need LiDAR and all the other sensors as well, because everyone else has them. And obviously everyone else, as we can see on screen right now, is a vastly superior, far more intelligent form of autonomy. 2 IQ tests were conducted in San Francisco overnight. First, for autonomous vehicles, Tesla passed with flying colours. Waymo's results said, sorry bro, the number's so low, we're not actually going to tell you what it is, but don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Well, it kind of is actually, but we don't want you to feel embarrassed, so we're not going to tell you the actual number. Well, the other IQ test related to this one was of the so-called experts who've been claiming that Tesla could never solve autonomy, especially since Waymo was already light years ahead. Tesla would need to add LiDAR, radar, gaydar, sonar, and every other sensor on the planet. Otherwise, they'd never be able to operate safely under all conditions. And that Tesla didn't have anything distinct, e.g. a general solution of autonomy versus companies like Waymo. And plus, Waymo's solution certainly wasn't brittle, wasn't fragile, and wouldn't crumble if anything in its environment changed from its safe, predefined little sandpit. Those folks have today been exposed as dumb motherfuckers. But you already knew that, right? Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has been part of my daily health protocol for almost half a decade. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals and helps me fill in nutritional gaps while supporting energy, digestion, and immune function. It also has prebiotics and probiotics to promote gut health. I take my health very seriously, and so should you. Try AG1 today by visiting drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link in the pinned comment and enjoy a free welcome kit with vitamin D3 plus K2 and AG1 travel packs. That's drinkag1.com/SMR.